Hello and welcome to Mike and D versus the world. I'm Mike.
And I'm D.
Yeah, today we've received an email. You can also send us emails with any queries or questions that you wish us, the experts, to answer. Mm-hmm. So the first one is from
Richard McFarnaby. And he sent us an email. By the way, if you need to get in touch with us, our email is mikeandD41@gmail.com. We do read them and we do respond to them, so don't be afraid. Anyway, so Richard says, I'm interested in online dating. Do you have any tips for me? So,
for some reason, he thinks we would be experts in this.
I don't know. Maybe we look like confident guys who get a lot of action. So, you know, he's come to the right place, I guess. We can help him. So.
Yeah, so he wants to know, you know, what the etiquette, the do's and the don'ts of the online dating game is. So, it's been a while, admittedly, Richard. And so we're going to have to dig through the crates. Right? I've got my little diary of notes and tricks. All right. So not many, but,
the Bible.
It is a Bible. It
yes.
is a Bible. So this would be Genesis on the, online dating. So first of all, setting up a profile. Well, first of all, Rich, can I call you Rich? I feel like I know you. All right. You can, start by doing a real picture of yourself.
When you say a real picture, what does that? I mean, I'm assuming a real picture.
Meaning it's not made out of plasticine.
It's not a crayon drawing.
Yeah.
Or
not that your 4-year-old son drew. And then say that's me, because that might help.
It might be endearing. Oh, he's got a childlike side to him. Unless he's like Sloth from the Goonies, you know,
that's
6'5", 300 pounds, and there's the mind of a child.
Yeah, so then the crayon would be quite heavy on the paper. It'll be quite
thick strokes, confident strokes. Yeah, or you know, maybe just a normal photograph would probably be best then. So now, I mean, I've heard a lot of people complaining about. Sometimes there are people out there, Mike, who don't always put the most accurate picture or depiction of themselves.
You mean like Photoshop, or you mean like it may have been taken some time ago?
This is what I'm hearing now. I mean, Photoshop, you can usually tell when something's been Photoshopped. And if it hasn't, then good on you.
Okay.
But if it's that whole kind of time difference, I mean, don't get me wrong, you're not going to have I suppose you could have an up-to-date picture, but sometimes you will have a better picture, let's say.
Okay, so what is the
accepted length of time you can leave a picture? I mean,
well, this depends. Now, Rich, I don't know what you look like. You haven't sent us a picture of yourself. Now, if you believed you've aged well, let's say maybe you remained around the same weight. Not that putting on weight is a bad thing. If you're a larger lad and you're still a larger lad, then no difference. No one's going to notice a difference.
Yeah.
However, things like hairline might have something you might want to consider.
I think you need to start as you mean to go on. I think that's the key here. So don't put pictures of yourself, you know, when you were just fresh out of school and, you know, got your first job, you know, looking like a young Rick Astley, you know.
Oh yeah. I mean, let's use Marlon Brando as an example.
Yes.
All right. Now, when he was in
Streetcar Named Desire,
yes, you know,
Rebel Without Cause.
Yeah, I used to be a fighter.
Yeah,
right?
That's it.
I could have been somebody. Right? And then you have your Godfather.
Or your Island of Dr. Moreau.
Yes.
That kind of.
There's a contrast between the two.
It's not the same.
Marlon Brando wouldn't be sending his old pictures.
You wouldn't be saying. I mean, I'd like to think just the fact that you're Marlon Brando is enough, really. People know what they're getting. You don't really need a photo.
Yeah.
I think the damage has already been done there.
Yes, that's your thing. All right. But anyway, we digress. So, accurate picture would be a good thing. All right.
See, me personally now, if I was on a dating site, I'd try and put something, I mean, maybe it's like a little bit of flesh. I might have myself in like a vest. Right?
A vest, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a bit of diehard, yeah.
Bit of diehard, you know.
Bit of diehard, yeah.
Little windswept hook.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing, maybe.
You could do like
looking off into the distance.
Oh, okay. In black and white as well.
There
Monochrome is
the
good.
Contrast.
Monochrome is good.
I think that would get.
Don't look at the camera.
Yeah, don't go at this.
You're sexy, but not concerned that they're watching.
Yeah, you don't care. You don't care whether they want you.
Yeah,
They don't. You're in the place to be, and they want to be where you are.
But don't be too deliberate about looking away. So you don't want to be looking like this. It's quite obvious.
Yeah.
So you look to the side.
And another thing, confidence. Have to look confident. Yeah. You want to look like Magnum PI. You know, you've got this eyebrow doing this. Yeah. You don't want to be looking like this. That's the Crime Watch picture. That's what will happen to you. Yeah. So, I mean, I think I could pull off it.
Yeah, we're going to keep, you know what? I think we'll just keep that a little shot in a corner later on where that's just going to be for the rest of this video.
The emails are going to roll in, Mike.
They will roll in.
There you go.
Okay. So also clothing, attire is important. So nothing too bright. All right. Nothing too subtle either. So you don't want to go in there looking like a clown. All right.
Yeah.
Because it's going to look stupid.
Yeah.
No one's going to take you seriously.
Adversely, you don't want to go in there dressed in a potato sack.
But do have clothes.
Have clothes. Definitely wear stuff. Nakedness is not, required just yet. Let's see how we go.
Yeah. But now, if we are to move on to maybe the point where someone's responded to your picture, this is a whole new realm. Okay. This is where there's dialogue. This is where the person needs to get to know who you are. Okay. So you need to think very carefully about what you're portraying.
Mm-hmm. So, how much do you want to give away? How much do you want?
So, I don't know how desperate you are, Richard, but considering you're calling us, I'm gonna
say you're around 8.5 out of 10 of desperation.
Yes.
So,
I'm assuming all other routes have failed, and you've been to talk to us.
The next step is just a sack, and a stick for poking women into the sack,
and maybe a sock on Sundays. Anyway,
good old socky.
Yeah.
He'll never turn you down.
Is that the name? Socky.
Yeah.
Not even
Socky,
a made-up name.
Socky the bedroom sock. Socky.
As opposed to the kitchen sock?
Yes. Yeah. Unless you're that much of a gigolo. You have multiple socks.
Is that who you are, Richie?
All over the place. Socks
Richie, the sock maestro.
Can't walk down the street for being mobbed by socks, Mike. That's the kind of guy that he seems to be.
Yeah, Richie.
2 socks in a day.
Anyway, we shouldn't mock me, Richie.
I'm saying,
you and your socks, knock yourself out.
Don't stay just committed to one sock. There's a multitude of socks out there.
There are. Yeah?
Pick and choose. White socks, black socks,
school socks,
work socks, old socks, younger socks,
dad socks,
experienced socks,
borrowed socks,
men's socks, women's socks,
rugby socks.
Good course, rugger sock. A sock you can really get a grip on.
The winter sock.
Winter sock. Yeah.
The flannel sock.
Yeah. Or the gentleman's sock. That little lacy affair.
Yeah.
Shows a bit too much ankle. But, it's up to you where you want to take it.
Is that a gentleman's sock? I thought the gentleman's sock was the one that kind of goes all the way up there.
Yeah, but it's like the see-through and it have like the kind of...
Oh yeah, and you can have a brace. Where does that start from?
What, the brace?
Yeah.
Well, that's really up above the calf muscle, I think.
So, okay, the brace. So the brace is what? It's just to your pants?
Below the knee. No, it's on the knee, on the leg. You're talking about the sock suspenders, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's above the calf muscle and then it clips onto the sides of the sock.
So you got some metal brace attached to your leg.
I don't think it's metal, I think it's elastic, but it's got metal clips. It's like suspenders, but for socks.
That seems really stupid. Anyway, back to you, Richie. You learn stuff also on this show. Alright, where were we? Yeah, you're getting to know this person. So, depending on how desperate you are, and you might be, you might have a bit of backup, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, so, you gotta be careful. Don't just jump straight in there. Yeah. Get to know the person. Yeah. So
it's about give and take, Mike.
Give and take.
It's not about me, I like this, I want to do this.
Find out what he or she wants, depending on what your tastes are.
There you go.
Alright? And try and start slowly.
Yeah.
So don't say, which marsupial do you like to dress up as? Alright? That's probably not the way to go.
What's your favourite orifice?
Yeah.
No. That's a no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just not going to work out that way.
How about your favourite TV show? What music do you like? Yeah. That kind of thing. What you like to do in your spare time?
Exactly. Would you like, and then you can go to, would you like to meet up somewhere? Mm-hmm. And even then, think about the places you want to meet them. Yeah.
the practical
places. Yeah.
Do you want to go on a Jack the Ripper tour?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Late night walks down East London. Again, I mean, not saying anything about East London. It's just probably not the best location.
Yeah.
You
West
know.
London, South London. When I think about it, it's
Yes.
London.
Yeah.
Just don't do it.
Don't do it.
No, but I mean, seriously, you want to take it slow. So think about what you're going to wear. So preferably raincoats are not a good idea.
No. Yeah.
Raincoats, just don't do it.
Even if it is raining.
Yeah.
An umbrella.
I mean, a friend of mine told me once he went on a date and he went to meet someone in the park. I don't know why.
Again,
Right?
meeting in the parks
Is
best
bad
done
move.
in daytime.
And he
Not
found a
at nighttime.
man wearing a gas mask. So I think that tells you all you need to know. So
Yeah.
don't wear the gas mask.
Gas
Richie.
masks, generally a no-no, I
Yeah.
think. So, yeah.
But also be aware of their pictures. Their pictures could be disappointing.
This is it.
Yeah. So if you see someone in a picture that looks like they're generally way out of your league, it probably is because they are. All right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if it is them, then it was probably taken 30 years ago.
Yeah. See, this is the problem. Now,
Or it may not even be them.
it's just a complete stranger. It's a trap, in fact. No, but I mean, this is the thing. 30 years, that's too long for a picture. I don't care how well you look.
So, what is the
unless you're
guideline?
like Steve Martin or someone who's never aged, then I don't think you're really going to get away.
He's an android.
He's a cyborg sent from the future, Mike. So, yeah.
Well, the past, it makes no difference. But it's the same.
It's all the same to him. Time is not a concept he's aware of. It just all happens at the same time.
Quantum theory. That's the world he exists in. But anyway,
Yeah.
what's the guideline? I mean, maybe we should give Richie some guidelines.
I mean, not saying you have to stand there with today's newspaper in the photo. Just make sure that you can look at the photo, look at yourself in the mirror and think, yes.
Realistically,
Yeah.
think yes.
Yeah. You know?
Not holding in your stomach like you're Robert Mitchum, all right? And then saying, yeah, I've still got it going on.
Still hot.
If you've
Yeah.
got to hold in for quite a substantial amount of time and it takes some substantial amount of effort, then it's probably not a good idea.
Yeah. Think about it on the long run. You know, you're going to be on a date for a few hours. Are you going to be able to maintain this for a few hours? And then even that, what happens when the relationship starts? You know, you're going to be able to maintain that for however long this relationship lasts for? Yeah. I don't know. So practical, be practical. That's all we're saying. So
Yeah. But, hopefully that will give you enough to go on, to get started. All right. So, clean up, scrub up, be honest with yourself, and hopefully, you'll get some action.
you'll get some action. No more socks. You know? I mean, you can.
You can. Don't bring your sock.
It won't be, that's the only choice. You know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Leave the sock at home.
This is that rugby sock. He likes it rough.
He likes to get in on the act, I hear. That
Yes.
sucks. But anyway, no.
Yeah.
Richie, you have a good time and feed back to us.
Yes,
about,
let us know how it went.
Yeah.
Yeah, most
Don't say that's the sock.
We don't want anything to do with the sock. That's all you, man.
Any of them.
Any of them. Your soiled masses. So, until next time, and remember, if you've got an issue or problem or something you want Mike and Dee to kind of help you with, or give you some advice, send us an email, mikeanddee41@gmail.com, and we will endeavor to do our best
To help.
Mike will try.
You.
Yes, we will. So, anyway, till next time, I'm Dee,
I'm Mike.
and see you later.